Welcome back, y'all. Hope everybody's doing fine. Hope you're loving on yourself, healing, integrating every part of you, accepting yourself for everything that you are. Your past self is beautiful. Your present self is beautiful, and so is your future. So I'm doing a quick love reading because when I was doing the last reading, I heard very clear. Now, I don't know who screamed it in their mind, and I got it. I received it. You want a love reading. As soon as I start Knight of Pentacles. Listen, this love that's coming in, this new love that's coming in, it's taking its time because this is something that God is putting together behind the scenes. And you must have patience. You must have patience. You know why? Because and whoever wanted this love reading, this might be real personal. This might be like almost like a private reading. But let me get you together right. And I mean this with love and all sincerity, okay? You might have jumped into relationships fast. And I ain't say shit for no reason. You know, I feel like I don't talk out of turn. Sometimes my words be a little bit blurry because I'm tongue-tied. But I say shit. So so all the relationships that you've been in, you might have felt like they were shitty. The people were shitty towards you. You know, you might have strength at the bottom of the deck. You might have had to bear everything in that relationship. The emotional burden, the physical, the finances. Like you planned all of the dates, all of the trips. You financed them all. And this could be a woman. Like you could have been much so in your masculine energy. And I ain't knocking you, sis or bro, whoever. Like I said, gender don't matter. But you could have been the one who was always in your masculine energy while this person just sailed. So I feel like this reading is for a female. And I don't do genders. Y'all know I don't do genders. But this reading might be for a female. You might have been very masculine in all of your relationships because nobody gave you what you deserve. You know? So this time, God is taking their time with this person and with you because you need to see how I feel to love on yourself, okay? Now, reason why I know this ain't a projected reading because I low-key, I ain't gonna say I don't want a relationship, but I low-key, that is not my focus. That is not my goal right now. Like, it's not. It's not. So, I hear, now let me just tell you, I'm very, clairvoyant, clairaudient, whatever the clairs is that I am. I think I'm mostly all of the clairs, just about. And I heard some negative talk about I'm projecting. I'm not going to get too much into that. But let me just tell you, love right now is not a concern of mine. I have way bigger fish to fry. And to be honest, I believe that love is just a mirror. It's not just, but it's a gift, but it's a mirror for me to show how I'm treating myself. And when I finally feel like I've given myself all that I've gave to these men that I was in relationships with, I'll be open for a relationship. And right now, I'm not. Because I don't feel like I gave myself everything that I've given to other people. Not even just men, family, friends, everything. I've never given myself all of that. So right now, that's not my goal. And no, this is not a projection reading. This is for somebody who specifically wanted a love reading. And they was wondering why love ain't coming in right now. But it's coming. It's coming, and it's going to shock you when it do come in. You're going to be so engulfed in whatever you have going on that it's going to be, that it's going to be a shock to you. And it could be around a time where you go into hermit mode. You understand? It could be around the time that you go into hermit mode when you working on addictions and releasing attachments and learning how to love in a detached way. Three of Pentacles in my mind's eye. This person, oh, hold on. I got to put these two together. The Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups together. Working on releasing things that did not serve you. Working on, you're going to also be working on,
Guess what?
What?
My daughter washing the dishes.
And you letting her?
Yeah, she said she wanted to.
What did I say? Didn't I say my mother's tricks, huh?
I'm cooking the tacos.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. But little Tink in there doing the dishes. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you're gonna be releasing, working on getting over things that you know that's no longer for you. Basically, you won't be crying over spilt milk no more. You know, you won't be looking back at the past relationships, you know, that didn't work out. You releasing them. You working on releasing that kind of stuff. You understand? And I can resonate with that part, though. You know. So, I'm going to tap in for you about this new love, too, though. That's what I'm going to do for you. I don't know what it is about you that touched my heart, but I heard you loud and clear. When I tell you I heard you loud and clear in the last reading, for whoever do look at my readings, I heard you loud and clear about this love reading. Yeah. King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups can speak on being emotionally manipulative. That could have been the last person that you dealt with. Somebody who was emotionally manipulative. And you're releasing some type of attachment to this person. Toxic attachment. Toxic attachment. Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Yeah, you're releasing, this person had you, they had you in a chokehold. Like, you could have been, y'all could have argued a lot. Like, going back and forth. All the time, though. All the time. Like, this person could have betrayed you so many times. In your face, behind your back. And it's so much that you don't know that this person's done. But I just heard this ain't the reading for that. If you want a personal reading, I'm going to post my number and you can hit me up, okay? Whoever you may be. But this person has done so much behind your back. And you don't know everything, but you feel it. You feel within your gut that it's more than you can actually pinpoint. More than what you actually found out going through this person's phone. Also, you found out a lot of betrayal by going through this person's phone. And I know this reading definitely ain't for me because I don't touch nobody's phone. That's your stuff. But you could have gone through this person's phone and found, oh, I love that we got some spiritual activity, y'all, because your spirit guides wanted you to know exactly who you was dealing with. And you could have given this person the benefit of the doubt for so long. And you really thought that this relationship was going to withstand the test of time. And it did not. And it didn't. Yeah, this person was real emotionally manipulative. Real bad. Like, real bad. Like, real bad. Everything they accused you of doing, they actually was doing. This person is a big narcissist, too. They was like a bully to you. And I'm so sorry for that. I am so sorry for that. This person was a big bully to you. This person, they broke your spirit. They broke your heart. Oh, man, they kept you in your head. They tried to bring you down. They made you feel inadequate. I am so sorry for whoever this is. I am so sorry for that. They made you feel like you were slow. In all honesty, they are the ones who have a learning disability. And so because of that, they made you feel the way they actually felt on the inside. So I am so sorry for that. But you getting over this person. You are. Eight of Cups in reverse. I need to figure that out. Because You feel like you was always meant to love this person. And even though I feel like you can't, didn't I tell I was going to get you together real good? Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. In reverse. So let me just tell you how that works. That's nothing new for you. If you don't walk away from this person. You cannot dip and dab with this person that's toxic. This person is toxic as hell. When I tell you this person is chained to the devil, this person is chained to the devil. And they play on your emotions really, really bad. And you find it hard to just walk away. But that's when this new love will come in, when you actually start walking away, when you actually start walking, when you walk away from this person, when you get over the fact that this relationship and the other previous relationships didn't work. Please let me be honest with you, and I'm saying this with all love, okay? All love, all right? Relationships literally are mirrors. When they are karmic, meaning they are meant to teach you a lesson, and all karmic relationships don't have to be bad, depending on how you treat yourself. Depending on what you accept, depending on how you feel you are worth. All karmic relationships don't come in and treat you horribly bad. I've had one or two. I had a few who did not treat me all bad. You understand that? It was some things that I didn't like. And I'm only using myself as an example because I know me real well. But they definitely reflected to me things about myself that I needed to accept, things that I need to heal, things that I needed to work on. They really are mirrors for us. So every relationship that did not work out for you was not because of your failure, not because you're a failure, not because you're not worthy of love or you don't deserve a good love. It's literally the way that you treat yourself. Literally the way you treat yourself. However you accept a man or woman treating you is how they're going to treat you. If you don't treat yourself with respect, if you don't feel like you deserve somebody who's already financially stable and mentally stable and emotionally stable and available, then you literally, that's how you treat yourself. If you're not financially stable within yourself, meaning if you don't feel abundant, if you are not working on your mental health, if you're not available to your own emotions, you're going to draw that in that same energy, that same kind of person to show you. They are a physical reflection of how you are to yourself. Every relationship you've been in was a physical, I just lost my train of thought. Every relationship that you was in is a physical reflection. That's what I meant to say. A physical reflection of how you treat yourself. That is the only way we can heal, when we see how we treat ourselves. And only way humans learn, the best way to learn, is through love, through relationships, friendships, relationships. Most times we don't really pay that much attention to the friendships, which should be paid attention to. But most times that come along once we're not dealing with an actual relationship. But friendships and all relationships show you how you treat yourself. Too many S's at one time, and I'm tongue-tied. But those relationships that you had, I'm gonna say that, relationships that you had back in the day, and even this person is not showing what kind of love you deserve for the rest of your life. Get out of feeling sorry for yourself real fast. Self-pity don't do nothing for you. Accountability. How did you show up for yourself? Don't know why I heard the name Megan. And if you listen to these rappers who try to tell you this how you maneuver in a relationship, please reevaluate it. These are characters. These people don't really even live by what they speak about. And if they do live by what they speak about, that's because they are hurt. You do not want to take advice from a hurt person. Do you understand? You don't. A person who don't know how to love themselves and respect themselves. But every relationship you've been in just reflected of how badly you treated yourself. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be very honest with you. You do deserve love. I just heard that you're a beautiful, beautiful person. I heard that you're actually physically gorgeous. Physically gorgeous, which does not define what kind of love you deserve. But I'm saying you don't even give yourself that. You don't give yourself that. You don't even acknowledge your own beauty, your own beautiful heart. How do you think that somebody else is going to acknowledge it if you don't acknowledge it? Now you show these people, you show these men your beautiful heart. And nobody ever reciprocated that energy. Nobody ever even acknowledged that. You know why? Because you haven't acknowledged it. So sit down with yourself and figure out why you don't want to show yourself that. You deserve that kind of love. The love that you give yourself, and the love that you give everybody else is the same kind of love that you give yourself. Okay? So get out the self-pity. This woe is me, and why does this happen to me? And I'm just not going to love anymore. Oh, because am I tapping into your conversation now? I'm never going to love again, and F these men, and men ain't this, and I definitely am speaking to a female because I definitely hear your conversation. Oh, men is this. Men are only, every relationship, will only treat you the way you treat yourself. If you constantly chase after men, what you think they're going to do? Run. Or they're going to use you. The only ones that really accept women that chase after them are the ones who have really severe mother issues. Where they have issues with either their masculinity, their sexuality, or their mother. And best believe the ones that come to you while you in that chasing energy, they're going to teach you some stuff about yourself, honey. Love yourself more. Love yourself more than you love other people. Put you first. And it's so easier said than done coming from me. I used to be an overgiver. And now I'm had to balance being an undergiver. And that's the truth. I'm human. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I have to learn how to share my energy again. After this whole little solitude I've been in, I love my own energy. My own energy is so comforting. It is so nice to be in my energy and to give to me finally that I kind of don't want to go back and share. But guess what? I have to. It's part of who I am. So what I'm telling you is sit down with you and figure out how you can love on you better. Become more emotionally available to yourself. Feel them feelings that you didn't feel since you was a little girl. And I just heard, and I got hella spiritual activity right now, so I know they talking to me. Sit down and figure out what part of your childhood didn't make you feel worthy of love. You watched your parents give other people love, or you watched your parents worry about relationships. You know, you saw them going back and forth, whatever it may be. Sit down and figure that out. Because you can block new love, good love, the love you deserve from coming in. And we are all only deserving of the love we give ourselves. You hear me? We are all only worthy of the love that we give ourselves until we know better. It don't matter what we want, what we say. It's about what we're actually doing. If you're not giving yourself that unconditional love, if you're not loving you unconditionally, you're going to attract emotionally unavailable lovers. And you do have a potential for a new love to come in. But I told you I was going to get you together real quick. I ain't know it was going to be all that. But I love you, and I'm saying this out of love, and I'm being honest with you. I wish I had somebody to sit me down and tell me this shit years ago. I wish that I had a me. I literally wish I had a me. I always said to myself, damn, where was I at getting the experience? Getting the experience so I could tell other people what not to do. Now, I have to clear the energy on these cards because, honey, I gotta clear the energy on these cards because we gotta get you. Now we're gonna tap into. Let's see what happens with your potential, because I do see that you do have the potential to move on and to work on yourself and to let go and release all that kind of energy. You strong though. You are strong. With a heart like yours, there is unlimited potential. When I tell you unlimited potential, You're not revengeful in the least bit, honey. You are not revengeful at all. You let go to the best of your ability. But the thing about you letting go, this is where it messes up. And I ain't gonna say mess up. This is the lesson. Because nothing is a mistake. Nothing is bad. You understand? It just is. Everything just is. The thing of it is, when you let go of a person, when you move on from a person, instead of sitting with that pain that you feel and trying to dig deeper, or maybe you didn't. I'm not gonna say you don't try to. You didn't know how. You understand? You didn't know how. Maybe you just stumbled upon your spiritual journey after this relationship. You understand? So let me just give you a little bit of guidance, right? So you get out of a relationship with somebody that hurts you, and instead of taking the lessons that you're supposed to have gotten, and I just heard that you're a new baby witch or something, like you just started practicing and stuff. Oh, congratulations to you. But I want to tell you something. You take with you how you look at all your faults and flaws from that relationship. I should have done this. I could have done that. Maybe if I would have did this better. Maybe if I would have learned more how to cater to my man. That's what I just heard. Cater to my man. Real masculine energy provides, honey. And let me tell you something. Don't you ever, I'm going to call you little sis. Because I feel like I might be older than you. Even just might be older than you spiritually. Because age really don't define anything. But spiritually, I'm a little older than you. Is what I feel. Real masculine energy provides. A man that wants you to chase him, he is in his unhealthy feminine and masculine energy. Tend to have all sorts of complexes. Things about their sexuality, things about what happened to them as a child, mother issues, daddy issues, all those kinds of things. One thing I know about a healthy masculine energy, because I haven't been with one yet, but I know some. And they are providers. They are providers, and they are proud to provide. They don't make you chase. They help plan dates and stuff. They make sure that you are okay in every way. Healthy conversations. You can bring your emotions to them, and they don't flip it around on you and start bringing up what you did wrong. They hold themselves accountable, and they hold space for your emotions. And if they can't understand it, they communicate with you effectively and get you to help understand. And you allow you to help them understand how you're feeling. You understand? Healthy masculine men do exist. There are good men in the world, good men. Because I feel like nobody's good, nobody's bad. We are all just human. Here for a human experience, most of us. But good men do exist. Don't listen to them songs that ain't nothing telling you that all men ain't nothing. All you gotta do is use them for that. Because when you try to get with those kinds of energies that allow that, they're normally abusive. And I ain't not gonna throw no shade, no tea, honey. But when you have that mentality as a woman, that's whorish behavior. That is not empress behavior. That is whorish behavior. Whoever feel offended, you just feel offended. But all that using men and effing them and leaving them, that is not ladylike, honey. That is not ladylike. So let's get you have the capability to bring in a partner that is right for you. But just work on yourself. Focus on yourself right now. I'm telling you, if you go hop into another relationship anytime soon, and let me just tell you, you will have some temptation coming up soon. Leave that sucker alone. And that's what I just heard. And I don't even use that term. So I don't know if you have somebody on the other side, a grandmother, a great grandmother, or a grandmother who like real old school, who had a real rough mouth. But I just heard, leave that sucker alone. Don't go bothering with that man. You got somebody who who seems so interested in you right now, right? Was this what this love reading was about him? Well, if you got somebody who's so interested in you right now, and they don't mean you no good, and you feel like, oh, I'm going to make him chase me, I'm going to make him chase me. See, first of all, with that mentality, don't you know when a man feel like, an unhealthy man feel like they got to chase you, when they get you, they're going to make you pay. They're going to make you pay, honey. So this man, he feel like that he got to do too much to get your attention, and you don't answer, you don't respond in a time that he want. And actually, you are playing a lot of games. But this man, if you allow this man into your personal space, into your life, this man is going to bring in hell, honey. If you thought that this person did something to you, this person could put the whammy on your ass. That's what I just heard. They're going to put the whammy on your ass. Leave that person alone. Let that person go. Sit with you, honey. Sit with you. Okay, so let's tap into potential love. Once this viewer, if this is for collective, then but this feel personal to me. So this feels real personal. Let's speak on her potential if she heals. Father, show us her potential in love if she heals. Father, show us her potential in love if she sits down and she heals. She faces herself and she accepts herself for all that she is. Okay. So you stubborn, because I got the 4 cups. When you do sit down with yourself and you finally face yourself and you do start working on yourself, right? When you realize that you tolerated so much from so many people and you didn't have to, all you needed to do was love yourself, it's going to make you angry and not even want a relationship. And I'm sorry to tell you this. This is potential only. This is potential. This is a possible outcome. Energy changes, energy changes, energy changes. Whatever energy I'm picturing you in is what I'm getting. If you don't get in that energy, then it won't happen. This is just a possibility, okay? Thing of it is, that's going to be the perfect time for the person to come in. When you least expect and when you don't even want it. When you, by yourself, get an enlightenment. When you get enlightened about yourself, you're not even going to be thinking about love. It's going to be everything of how you can. You're going to be. I'm giving you what they're telling me to give you, and I was trying to give you what you wanted, but I have to give you what they want you to know. You're going to be so much in your head about your life. Because that's what I'm getting from this 9 of Swords. 8 of Swords. You're going to be realizing how you trapped yourself. How you put your own self in these mental entrapments. Nothing about you when this person come in is going to be about love. And the moment that this person that's meant for you, who's going to be show you something different, when they come in, it's going to be when you so far thinking in your mind about the way you done yourself, and it's gonna make you have some long nights. You know, you're gonna have to work on forgiving yourself eventually. You understand? It was so easy. You're gonna have a major transformation from all of that. Oh, I gotta take that one. That one just literally jumped. 4 of Swords. You're gonna be in a point of resting and recovery when this person come in. And this is going to be a time where you're going to have some downtime. I got to take them because they both came out at once. You're going to feel like you was weak. Because this came up upright at first. You're going to feel like you were weak. But little do you know. Little do you know you're going to be happy. You're actually going to be happy. You're not going to, I'm going to tell you now, you're not going to want to take a chance on nothing new. You're not. But this person going to come in, and they're going to come in as a friend. And they're going to come in your life when you're in a most vulnerable moment, a most vulnerable state. You're not going to want to deal with this person. And what I heard, this person, to you, to your eyes, this person gonna be fine as hell. But you don't even care. You won't even care when this person come in, because you're gonna realize, that you were the only one betraying yourself. And these people who came into your life, they were all just a reflection of how you betrayed yourself. So let's get a little energy on this person. Can we have some energy on this person? Can we have some energy on this person? Can we have some energy on this person?
Is it good? Do I need to add more or something?
It's perfect. You got enough salt and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, you. I want to get energy on this person. I know how you feel. Okay, Father, show me the energy on this person that's coming in. Show me the energy on this person that's coming in. The person when she reach her potential for love. Four of Pentacles for this person. This person know what they want. I feel like they got their finances in order. They are not an overgiver by far. And the Four of Cups talk about a stingy person. This person can be stingy in a sexual way. Nine of Cups. This person will be very much single. This person just want their one cup. And that's going to be you. Show me this person's energy. But this person don't give out everything to everybody. This person, Five of Cups. Five of Cups, upright. Remember this was in reverse? Five of Cups, upright. This person actually had to learn some similar lessons to you. They had to cry over spilled milk too. They were so focused on the people that they had to let go. And they was thinking, I guess, listen, y'all gonna be like, I just heard two pieces and parts. This person ain't gonna think they gonna find love, but when they run into you, and this is the final say so. You understand? This is y'all good karma. This is something that God wants for y'all. Okay. The Lovers. It did come out in reverse, but I hesitated because I heard something different. I heard to turn it up right, but I'm going to read it both ways anyway. Okay. I'm going to read it both ways anyway. So neither one of y'all actually will be looking for love. Like y'all made a choice. Y'all like, I'm done with love. This is it. And that's what both of y'all think that's going to happen. But when this person run into you, you going to change this person's mind. How is this person going to feel about the person in the collective? How is this person going to feel about the person in the collective? You balance. They're going to feel like you balanced them out. They're going to feel like you are something that they never have. And this person could be of a different race than you. This could be a different ethnicity than you. But this person going to feel like you balanced them out. You're going to be like a sunshine in this person, like life. Like y'all going to ground so much stuff. Y'all gonna bring so much into fruition. Page of Swords in reverse. I ain't gonna lie. I don't give out. I just gotta tell you. I'm an honest reader. I gotta tell you what I heard. Y'all done looking for new people when y'all two get together. Cause I feel like both of y'all are headstrong and y'all both are like gun hold on. If this don't work, this is it. So y'all both are committed to making this work. But little do y'all know. Didn't I say y'all not gonna want nobody else new? Ain't gonna be no starting over. Ain't gonna be no starting over. Ain't gonna be no starting over. The person gonna have good sex. I got good sex, and they controlling. They like to be in control, and that's the thing. You so used to being in control, masculine energies being the submissive one while you're in control. Now this person is going to be in control of everything as far as making sure your needs are met. Like this person is going to take care of you. When I say take care of you, I mean really take care of you. Like I'm hearing Destiny's Child cater to you. Like, you know how that song was about the woman catering to her man? Oh, baby, no. Baby, no. If this is a bisexual relationship, this person is going to be more than masculine energy and they're going to be catering to you, honey. If this is not, no judgment. We love, all love over here. We don't do no judging. But this person is going to cater to you, honey. Like, they're going to cater to you. They're going to make sure that your every want and need. Because this person is well off, honey. This person is well off. Like, they are going to cater to your every need. They're going to definitely make sure that you're happy in every department. That way, they can feel you being fulfilled is their fulfillment. Making sure that they've done everything possible to make sure that there's no way that you cannot be happy. You understand? But I gotta warn you. This can only happen when you let that loser go. And I don't really judge nobody for how they are, because everybody comes from a place of trauma. You understand, people have been abused, but that's still no reason to treat people shitty. And once you please stop creeping back and forth with that person. And I pray that you are not sleeping with this person, because I saw a lot of fertility in these cards. And I don't want to scare you, but you don't want to have a baby with this person. And let me tell you, speaking from experience, speaking from personal experience, from other people and from myself, when you keep messing with that man, God gonna make that man your baby daddy. I'm telling you. No child is not a blessing. You understand? No child is not a blessing. All children are blessings. But sometimes we can avoid certain situations. And like I say, it might be a part of your destiny to learn some hard lessons from that guy. But I don't feel like God would have sent you my way for you to hear this reading, for you to want this reading, for me to sit here and tell you a lie. I'm not going to tell you a fairy tale if I don't see it. I don't give people stuff that's not going to help them. My goal for our family, because we're family, okay, we are family. I love you. I genuinely love you. We're family. My goal for my family is to assist with healing. I cannot heal for you, but I can assist you with it, with whatever lessons that I've already learned and I know about, and any intuitive nudges and words that I need to speak to you. That is my goal, to help you heal. But you need to leave this man alone, because he's no good, honey. He's a back door. He's a back door. And he might be by on the low. Leave this man alone, because all he going to do is drag you through hell with him. He's already attached. Whatever attachments he got in this lifetime is meant for him to be attached the way he is, until he learned his lesson to whatever God got for him. And I don't want to tap into his energy too much, because it's a little nasty and it's a little heavy. But for you, you part of my family, and I need you to survive, okay? I need you to be okay. And I don't even know why I just said that. I just heard the Kurt Franklin. Is that Kurt Franklin? I need you to survive. I love you. I need you to survive. You are important to me. I need you to survive. Whatever the case may be, and I got real bad chills just now. Whatever the case may be, this person don't make you feel safe at all. This person you creeping back and forth with because you feel like you were appointed to love this person. You was meant to love him and move on. You was actually meant to show him true love because this is the first time he's received it, and probably will be the last. And you were meant to learn to love you more. That's what you was meant to be in this person's life. A person that showed him true love, and then you're supposed to learn how to love yourself. And by giving him unconditional love and him giving you absolutely nothing but headaches, heartaches, and pains. You understand? You so tensed. Like I just feel like all this right now just got like this feeling, this horrible feeling. Walk away, please. Please walk away so that you can get that person that's meant for you, who's stubborn like you, who beautiful like you, who have the same kind of heart that you hold. Please walk away. And I love you so much. And I pray, my prayer to the universe, to Most High, is that this message gets out to you in a timely manner, in whichever way they want you to have it. I love you, and I hope you be safe.